once again have begun a stream and forgot to plug in the Ethernet cable. I'm going to wait to do that until I have chat going at least so that nobody joins and thinks it's a dead stream. You'd think after, has it been? We're approaching like 2 full years. I mean, I haven't been streaming like full time, so full is a little bit disingenuous, but you know, after 2 years of streaming, you would hope that I would have this down to a science by now. I feel like I'm still on my pseudoscience bullshit. Shutterbug, Laura, K Zazel, hello. Mowing the lawn. I really like living in an apartment, living in an apartment. No longer having to worry about lawn care, landscaping type things. Feels very nice. What doesn't feel nice is the daily calls I'm getting from spam companies trying to trick me into thinking I've signed up for like a $40,000 loan. I didn't do anything different to prompt this. I just started getting calls from them. Luckily, I've reported them as spam enough that they just immediately go to voicemail now. But the locations of the calls are changing like crazy. Like it used to be just Midwest, but today I just got one from Hawaii. It's crazy. How we doing, gang? We ready for some fun unboxing, some fun toy play? I've got a toy play doesn't sound good. I didn't like the vibe of that. I've got a couple of new figures that I've gotten since the last stream that I can't wait to show you all. I'm very fond of. And also an older one that I've had for a while but recently pulled off the shelf and was like, "Dang, I got to keep this thing within reach." Dad randomly decided to dig up 6-year-old drama as he told me to mow the lawn. Can't. Oof. I'm not gonna lie. When my eyes first fell upon your chat message, I read that as my dad randomly decided to dig up my 6-year-old grandma, and I had so many questions. Gotten scam calls from Germany. Hello, Ethan. Yar. Yo ho, yo ho. Getting out there with zip codes. Yeah, they're diversifying their portfolio. Portfolio. Got me on the clock with one foot in the grave. Diana, no. Chat, can we get big shout out to Diana? Her ass is keeping me aware of the in-stock and the listings on all of the new MMPR Zords. I have secured 3 of the 6 now. The only one I am Omega level concerned about is White Tiger because he is for some reason a Walmart exclusive. I'm assuming they're having trouble selling that 6th Zord, seeing as they're resorting to Kickstarter for the Dragon Zord. Has that gone up yet? If you hear any burping from a distance, it's partner. Don't worry. You okay, babe?
Yeah.
Nacho's not sitting well?
No, I ate my sandwich from yesterday. Just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Let's see. I'd be concerned if he was digging up my 6-year-old granny. He also said I was gaslighting when I called him out on it. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Sarcasm, in case that was unclear. Hate that for you. But I promise not to gaslight you about anything in this stream unless it's really funny. Okay, the Dragon Zord has not yet... The Kickstarter has not gone up yet. I really hope that succeeds. I'm definitely backing it. Cannot stay as I'm at a birthday party. Got a job and got Prime Changers Megatron. Cliff, congratulations. Those are 2 things of equal excitement. Very happy for you. And enjoy the birthday party. The 18th was Kickstarter? Okay, 9 days. I hate when my grandma is born in 2020. My grandma called me. Turtle, I'm so sorry if that was traumatic and this was like a response lacking in empathy. That's just a really funny thing to call someone. All the new Zords are out already. I know, but I've checked my local Target and Walmart, and neither of them have any of them. So I've been hounding. I checked the Walmart listings even more than I check Shozi, which I also should check. Speaking of Shozi, once again, not sponsored. Would love to be. Oh my god, dream sponsorship. But I have Magic Square Scattershot is in New Jersey as we speak. The Rising Force Fall of Cybertron Swindle is being shipped out. And I just got the notification that Magic Square Afterburner can be paid for, which I'll probably wait like 10 days to do because I think the limit's like 12 days. But it's so much cool stuff on the way. I've heard mixed things about the Scattershot, but it seems watching the transformation video, he looks very similar to the other three, and I love the other three. So we're approaching me finally having a Computron I'm in love with. Jackie in chat, unprecedented. I thought their ass was done with me. Said a party less than 5 minutes ago. She wanted pictures of the grandkids. She goes, stop. Oh my god. Once again, is this a thing that we can be like, oh, that's horrible, but also really funny, or is that just like a traumatic situation for you? My dear grandmother, who I do miss and love dearly, once I don't know, I think me and my cousin were like, I was about to say 6 and 7, but we might have actually been 6 and 7. We were like doing funny voices or whatever, and she came over and was like, you all are talking like a couple of, and then she said a word for gay men that you are not supposed to say when you are not a gay man. And like that's, for me, that's like lowercase t trauma. Like it's not really trauma, but it's like an upsetting thing that happened, you know? You won't get rid of me that easily. Okay, that's good. Shows you got the, oh, I saw they have the IDW Aldi. Again, just stuff I would love to buy it. If the Zords weren't this month, and if I also was not battling the urge constantly to order more Godsey Burst figures, that would be a shoe-in. It would be immediate, but I'm already a wave behind on the regular Aldi. I'm a wave behind on Blockies. I'm like 2 behind on Blockies Defenders. There's just so much good stuff to buy right now. It was funny as hell, but she's deeply out of pocket. Yeah, I'm sorry, but gay wad is a really funny thing to call someone. I suddenly have the urge to make landlubbers walk the plank. Well, let me help contribute to that urge. It's not just we're going all in on many different environments this stream. First of all, I got an honest to god tripod because my gorilla pod, one of the legs just broke off, which was cool. I just realized Marina's JPEG's still here. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to put the fish away last stream. What's up?
That's new.
Yeah, it's my new tripod. I had to get it because my other tripod just broke.
Is that what you just got out of the Amazon box?
No, I got the Godzilla out of the Amazon box.
Did you use that last stream, or am I just like?
No, I did not use this last stream. This the only thing I've used it for.
This is really new. I hope that I didn't just not notice.
No. The only thing I've used it for was filming the Bumblebee review, and you were at work that day.
Okay.
Somebody says hi, partner.
Hello.
They said hello. But yeah, we've got multiple different environments today to enjoy and appreciate. We have we have land. Pac-Man, famously a land-based mammal. We've got train, which is another environment. We've got space. This is the one that I pulled off the shelf and was like, oh my god, why do I not play with this more? It's such a good figure. And then we also have C. We're covering all our bases here. I have the Optimus Prime for the... Oh, man. Weren't you... Jack, you were the first one to find it, right? Because I remember you posted it, and then I saw your pictures on TFW. Rare TFW. First to find what? The Cyberworld Optimus and Mirage 2-pack? Oh, sorry, Jackie. Different. Yeah, no. You're Jackie. That's Jack. But then there's also a Jackie with a Y. It's very confusing. If the queers could pick different names, that would be cool. For my pleasure. Using JP fans link to get a bunch of Super Sentai stuff. Lucy, thank you. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm okay. Still on it with the health stuff. The American healthcare system continues to fail me at every turn, but we persist in the same fashion that the horrors do. The horrors, not the horrors, because we would never call anyone a horror unless they deserved it. Like I would call Jackie a horror, but I'm gonna absorb them like a Gario. God, I haven't thought of a Gario in a very long time. Hold on, I'm reorienting. It's weird having an honest to god tripod, and it also sucks that it has like 0 stability. Like if I just tap it, I'm just tapping the base. I'm just I'm just stroking the base. I'm stroking it to the base right now. My tits are enormous. Good for you, Jackie. I'm happy for you. Maybe if I get on HRT, that'll be my life someday. Am I a whore? All right, buddy. Pick me ass. Jorkin tripod. Is that Nick in my chat? No shot. Nick may be a dear friend and a good person, but he is not a good chatter. I'm shocked, I say. Shocked. She stroked my bass till I treble, so let me break it down on the molecular level. Anybody watch Brand New Day yet? Partner and I watched it yesterday. I was crying a couple times. It was a very good film, I think. Not to be like, oh, I'm going to compare it to another superhero movie. I don't think I like it quite as much as Superman, but it's definitely... It's easily the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. I haven't watched the Maguire movies in years because I find Tobey Maguire's face very, like... I mean, I think it's not to quote James Franco, because, you know... Ugh. But I think James Franco once described him as having frog-like features, and I just find him so unpleasant to look at. And he's also apparently like a sociopath in real life, so it was so good. I cried at the end. Kino. I would say it's Kino. It doesn't look like Marvel because Destin Daniel Cretton has like directing chops and the fight choreography is insane. And he finally feels like a man. That's Spider-Man, not Iron Boy. And all the, like, I was worried about it being overstuffed the same way Amazing Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3 were. But, like, all of the disparate elements come together very well. And the cast did a great job. Yeah, no, just a great time. Why do we dislike James Franco? Oh, Nick. He has been accused by numerous women of, like, sexual harassment. Many of whom I believe were in an acting class that he tried to, he was the teacher of an acting class, and it seems like it was just a front for him to sexually harass women. So, seeing it Tuesday, let's go. Yeah, no spoilers. Superman hit me more because we had way too long since a good Superman movie. That's true. We were stuck in the Snyder mines for a minute. How could Philip DeFranco do this? Oh, Scissors is here? I need Brand New Day writers to save Daredevil. Oh my god, please. It's not happening, though. I mean, season 3 is already... Isn't it already filmed or something? Why do you do this to me? I didn't do it. James Franco did it. Not to bring up the dunk train again, it bums me out as the follow-up to This Is Doomsday. I don't know. I'm still watching Doomsday. I think it could be fun. Good? Probably not. But I think it could be fun. And, you know, what are we all looking for if not a little bit of fun? I was watching Brand New Day. There was a kid saying Enrique out loud in the theater multiple times. Was he trying to get his friend's attention, perhaps? John Bernthal will fall on another strangely fake-looking AC unit. I still haven't watched Punisher. What is it called? One More Kill. There's only one Punisher. There's only one beer left. Rapper screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Isn't Tom not going to be in the next Avengers movie? I don't actually know, but he's probably going to be in Secret Wars. Like, I think okay, this is my one complaint about the rover. Like, there's too many tabs going on in this area, and it's kind of hard to get apart. They don't feel fragile. They're just, like, irritating. But yeah, I think Doomsday is going to be missing a lot of principal cast, and then Secret Wars is where, like, it's going to be Smash Ultimate. Casting for Doom upset me so much I don't plan to watch it. I mean, that's valid. I don't hate the voice, and I know that's like a hot take, but it doesn't. I think I don't hate it because it specifically does not sound like RDJ. Whenever a serious scene happens in the movie, the kid kept saying Enrique for no reason at all. I mean, that's kind of funny. They're going to have hot older Scott Summers. That's damn true. James Marsden finally gets to wear the crossbody shit. Archie run to Jules. That's pretty good. Punisher's air. I like my favorite Punisher sound is the it's such a good one. Naked Spider-Man. Hey, retract that. Anything that was not in the trailer, we are not talking about here, okay? I don't want to spoil even the littlest thing because there are some fun reveals in that movie that I was not expecting. Yeah, he does go gorilla mode, kind of like the Kingpin did that one time when he was in the prison and he was stomping on him like Donkey Kong. It was scary seeing Tom Holland have you not watched the last 9 movies he's been in? He's had abs since Homecoming. What are you talking about? All right, Zigzag Blorb, you're getting a 10-minute timeout. A quick, just a 10-minute timeout. Because I specifically said don't spoil specific stuff. And here you are. John Bernthal is somehow the most Brooklyn man while being from he's from Baltimore? That's funny. Let me tell you something. I love when I'm like, no spoilers, and then everyone in chat does the funniest, most original joke that nobody's ever thought of, where they put fake spoilers. It's such a good joke, and not really played out and unfunny every single time. Makes a lot of sense. That feels right. What an odd fellow. He's somehow from DC, huh? He does love rubbing the back. Does he? I don't think. I feel like I haven't seen him do that as Punisher. I know Shane from Walking Dead did that, but yeah, Michael. I mean, Michael Mondo is just an incredible actor. I mean, you knew that if you played Far Cry 3 back in the day, and you definitely know that if you watched Better Call Saul in its entirety. Why does Lai have Sentinel Prime just standing there? It's really interesting to me, first of all, that you would ask why I have a random figure sitting there when, like a new chatter could come into the stream and be like, oh, why is she playing with the Lunar Cruiser Optimus Prime when the stream title says cyberworld, Scourge, and maybe something else, and there are 2 boxes behind? You are a regular here. I know that you know how these streams work. Second of all, the fact that you asked about Sentinel Prime, who is like at least relevant because he's a Transformer and not SH Figuarts Pac-Man. I don't know. Every message that you send is baffling to me. John Bernthal sounds like a sentient pit bull. It's interesting. Can we headcanon he's from Baltimore? I don't think you can headcanon a person. I think that's very parasocial. All right. Yeah, no, this toy is incredible. My only complaint is these stupid wiggly rubber pieces, which I wish were just like detachable and could be turned into a gun or something. Are pit bulls not already sentient? You know what, Lucy? You got me there. I probably should have clocked that one. What does SH Figuarts Pac-Man feel like? So I like him a lot. He is... Let me hold him up to the microphone. I like my mouth opens when I do that. He is a little bit hollow, but he doesn't feel cheap. It just is because he is kind of hollow and he has like a switchable face or whatever. Yeah, no, I'm very fond of this thing though. He's always so happy and delightful. Sapient. I mean, some people argue there's sapience. Dogs have some level of sapient. How many MP figures do you recommend beyond the rover? I mean, this isn't really an MP figure. I know it has the black outer box or whatever, but and as far as MP figures, I recommend, as far as mainline Hasbro, I recommend none of them. That's not true. The Skids mold is great, but I fucking hate MP Transformers largely. Sports Pepper also kind of a good one. Can you tell me something? I mean, it has the shape of a joke. Freya, I've been thinking nonstop about your incredible take in the server the other day about how FNAF and Backrooms are gothic horror for the modern age. You were cooking out of your mind with that one. And especially after seeing how hard you were cooking, it made me even more annoyed at all the other people in the Discord who were like, oh, it's gothic because the goths like it. Like you had a point to make. You had artistic analysis to follow through with, and I respect and commend you for that. Even in the face of death, the Pac-Man is smiling gleefully. That's kind of what I'm going for. I mean, my personal belief system is, if I had a philosophy, it's like nihilistic absurdism. Like, I think nihilism can so easily be just nothing matters, so what's the point? But, like, nothing matters, so fuck it, we ball. And that's what look at him. I also like how when you he's so expressive because all you have to do is put his hands like this and shake him a little bit and he looks like a fucking pervert. Oh man. Nothing matters, so I eat the cherry. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah, nothing matters, so why not buy a toy? If you can afford it and it doesn't put you in financial risk. That is the amendment. That is the footnote. That is the Johnny Truant to my editor's draft of the Navidson record. We'll be fine because we're whimsical and insane type of energy. That's very common writer core, I would say. But yeah, I mean this figure. Like the way the legs work, where they can kick up because of how they're set in there. Oh, that's the good stuff. He can do the isn't that the TF2 dance? Pac-Man is the best character design ever, I think. There is something... Are you talking 3D Pac-Man or 2D Pac-Man? I can see both perspectives. There is something, for me specifically, that is so pleasing about just a round fellow. Like, one of my favorite DC hero designs is Bouncing Boy from the Legion of Superheroes. All my favorite Pokemon are the round ones. Like, I love Piplup, who's very rounded, but when I say the round ones, I mean the ones that are just like Cherubi, Chingling, the ones that are just balls. Kazatsky kick, yes, thank you, Freya. Pac-Man's so full of joy and his voice is like someone's dad. I mean, doesn't he just go... Yeah, Voltorb, Jackie, you're cooking. Voltorb and Electrode, obviously. What are some other just ball Pokemon? Voltorb, Electro. Oh, Hoppip. The entire line of Hoppip. Fuck, I'm starting to forget Pokemon names. Hoppip, Jump Puff. That whole evolutionary line. I'm thinking Drifloon. Yes, Magnemite. Gengar is not ball enough, but I would say Ghastly is. He speaks in Pac-Man World games. Yeah. Yeah, the Happiny Chansey line. Jumpluff, yeah. Isn't there one that, yeah, the one that looks like a Pokeball is both Voltorb and Electrode. Is that one? Yeah, Rowlet, very round. Skip Bloom, yes. See, you all get it, right? There is a simple perfection in just a round fellow. I fuck with Cloyster. Yeah, I always wanted to just take Cloyster out of his little shell. Same with Shelder, the pre-evolution. This thing is great. Titan's Return is... Before Siege, I think Titan's Return was the peak of modern Transformers. And the engineering on Sentinel is just something else. Would Sonic count as a round boy? I mean, I think original Sonic design, like the chubbier one. Same with original chubby Pikachu. I think that qualifies as round boy, but modern Sonic is too sleek and streamlined for that. Yeah, Poliwhirl, Golett, absolutely. Marill, Azumarill. Thank you all for reminding me of all my favorite Pokemon designs. Shelder's incredible freaky ass tongue. Ding, 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 ding. I feel maternal about Amalgamus. I feel maternal about Amalgamus the same way a pregnant dog makes me feel maternal. This and Takara Astro I would like to get. Honestly, I don't think this is a good Astro Train. I think this is an incredible Sentinel, but it does not have the design language at all that I feel like Astro Train. Like, the only thing it shares with Astro Train is that it happens to turn into vehicles that are kind of similar. But, like, this shuttle is not the Astro Train space shuttle. Again, I'm fine with, like, reinterpretations and redesigns, but it doesn't feel enough like Astro Train. Power Hug. Yeah, Power Hug and Retracts are absolutely round boys. Ding, 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 ding. Spheal, Glalie. It's nice to know my community. Like, these are my people. You all are speaking my language. You know exactly the type of Pokemon I'm talking about. I mean, I said Drifloon. I didn't say Drifblim. Drifblim is also very round. But, like, I don't know, just the way that the transformation and the engineering on this thing are incredible. Once again, big shout out to Delta Tryon. Sold me this for $35. Crazy. Do you fuck with Bakugan? Oh my god, Jackie, don't even get me started. This is the final stand. The power's in your glands. Two worlds collide on the inside. But yeah, Mamoswine's pretty round, but Swinub is adorable. Gotta fight for what's right till it's gone, gone, gone. This is Bakugan. That feels like the type of theme song that Ninja Sex Party needs to perform. Got TR Blitzwing for deluxe price. I think he's really fun. I've always kind of wanted the TR Blitzwing mold. But I would also rather have it as Megatron. It's gonna say yes. You get it. Nah, you can tell how if you all were to see my YouTube diet recently, you would probably like ask if I needed anything. I've been on the nostalgia train heavily, and it's I started rewatching some AVGN last night. Still bangs. I watched the Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout today. That episode is so funny. The way he spits out the beer and hits Bugs Bunny. Oh, Bugs Bunny! This is the final stand. Do you like it when Bakugan got into other shapes for the characters? I'd kind of fallen off it at that point, but I mean, I'm not against it. It's neat. I liked that one combiner. Like, look at this thing. Very Energon Omega Supreme-esque. Just cool shit all around. I know I've been like edging chat a little bit. It's because I can't let you get close. But I am going, before we start with the unboxing, I'm gonna get some chips. Parents gave me a big bag of kettle cooked chips, and I would quite like to dine on them some. For that, getting the Ethernet cable, I totally forgot again, and I would not like for the stream to crash before we get to the actual meat of it. Kettle chips are the pimple makers, skill issue. I just had the idea of like kettle cooked chips, but to the tune of Winnie the Pooh. Like, kettle cooked chips, kettle cooked chips. Put 'em in my mouth and then I spit 'em on a pregnant dog. Kettle cooked chips. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Nick, why are you offering 8 pages of TF2 crates? Jackie, what are the question marks? What are you talking about? How you feel about Mareep? I'm sad that Mareep loses her clothes. Why is pregnant dog the bit right now? I mean, you say right now. It's been going since the ToyCon vlog. It's been going since before the ToyCon vlog. I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering why you all were asking about the pregnant dog bit. Because I forgot that I literally just sung about it. Pregnant dog bit will outlast us all. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of recording, right? Even the silly little notes I write with dumb jokes on them are probably going to outlast me. You were too lost in the song Improv Sauce? Yeah, that happens sometimes. The stims become more powerful. You're doing weird bits and forgetting about it and thinking chat's being weird is a recurring thing. Yeah, the dementia streamer allegations get worse and worse every day. Hello, Tarantulas. I need to ask Vangelis if he experiences the same, like, memory psychosis that I experience whenever I'm streaming. Want to channel the energy of Tyler freestyling about Shagex. I love that clip. Is this Figure Arts Pack? Yes, it is the Figure Arts Pack. It's specifically the Bandai Tamashii Nation store in NYC. My dear friend Penny picked it up. I was actually kind of unclear because Tony gave it to me as a birthday gift, but then Penny was like, "I'm so glad it got to you." So I don't know if it was from both of them or just Tony, but whatever the case, it's the Bandai Tamashii version. So he is missing one accessory because the Bandai Tamashii store releases of all of their figures are always missing some to like one to multiple accessories. But he still has one thumb up hand and one like extended hand, like one flat hand, but the regular release came with 2 flat hands. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's just tough. You know when you're eating chips and then like a shard of chip embeds itself in your gums? It sure hurts. Joints feel good. They are not too loosey-goosey and they're not ungodly tight. And I like the way that the legs work. It's a very smart system. What do people use the 2 flat hands for? I would use it because when he in Pac-Man World when he goes to eat, like when you can get on like a rail of like an invisible rail of Pac dots and he'll just like magnetize to them. And I'm pretty sure when he does that, his hands go out like to his sides like this and flatten. But also just like I would love to be able to flap him around like a bird. That would be fun. Had a pita ship. I'm assuming you meant pita chip. This might be a pita chip. A pita chip carve out chunk of the roof of my mouth once. Oof. Legs look quite nice. I wonder if they would have been nicer as magnets like Kirby. Do the Kirby magnets wear out over time? I'm not a scientist. Is there a way to re-magnetize and energize the magnets? Because that, as much as I like the Kirby design, that's very smart. I do worry about its longevity. I have boats on the mind. Well, you're in luck because it's time to open Mechagodzilla. This is the one Godsy Burst figure that I wanted immediately from the start. But I might not be able to resist getting the others because oh my god, look at them. Look at them. Sorry. My Kirby's magnet still worked. The whole thing started rubber reversing. Ooh. Ooh, great news. The 2 Zords, Thunder Zords I ordered from Target just shipped. Which shouldn't be like an exciting surprise, but you know, with Target's current track record for things shipping, feeling pretty relieved about that. So all I need now are the 2 leg ones and the White Tiger Zord, who's a Walmart exclusive. And I have the listing, but it's still out of stock. I'm high-key tempted by the this Godzilla. It's the Final Wars one, and it's like $24 down from $35. The Space Godzilla is also $24 down from $35 from that same line, and they're very neat looking. You planning to review the Zords? I am, but don't expect it for a long time. I still need to clear out the Oh, Diana, I did get the pixelated Cherry and Ghost as well. I just have them in the box because he doesn't really have a way to hold them. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I still have the next discount dive won't be difficult to edit because it's just a discount dive. They're the easiest things in the world to edit aside from Twit. But then I still have to finish up all of the, well, not all of it. I still have to finish up a lot of the B-roll for the best of the year list and then edit it. And then I have to edit the TFCon Toronto vlog. I foresee September before you start getting the fresh new discount dives. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be September before possibly mid to late September before the new discount dives. But yeah, the Zords, I don't know if I'm going to do a Megazord in the morning kind of thing since I never ended up finishing Power Rangers, but we'll see. Got 4/6 of the Thunder Megazord team yesterday. Let's go. Yeah, Muffin VA, I also used a coupon. They gave me $10 as a compensation, so I guess I could just save it, but I'm probably just going to use it to buy a Godsy Burst figure. I think Hiya Toys just showed off their Final Wars Goji. Tempting. If they do a Showa, or when they do a Showa Mechagodzilla, I would get that from Hiya Toys. This is my favorite Mechagodzilla design. It's like just the right amount of retro future steampunk looking. Oh, love it. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. Tokyo City had him looking real mad when suddenly Batman burst from his cave. Hit Godzilla's dad with a real close shave. Godzilla got horny and began to attack. Could watch Die Ranger if you wanted to do Megazord in the morning. Respectfully, I'm on an Ultraman kick. I do not have the space to also try and get into Sentai. I'm a Rider girly and I'm an Ultraman girly. I like what I've watched of Tokyuger, but I don't think I'm gonna get into Sentai. Why is his name Kiryu? It's not. Crazy that Neil wrote those lyrics, right? Para, hello. Really want to see Godsy Burst Mogera? Yeah. I hope they import more Godsy Burst stuff or do more US exclusive stuff. I wish this was in a regular box. I guess I don't really need to keep the packaging for this. I could just keep this little slip maybe. I don't know. I feel a certain type of way about toy packaging. I actually got that out pretty well. It's kind of impressive. What Ultra Show are you on now? So I am currently working my way through Original Ultraman, which is Kino, peak, absolutely incredible. I'm also working my way through Ultraman Arc. And I have not yet watched the most recent episode of Teo, but I'm also enjoying Teo very much. Ultraman's great. I'm having a great time. Godzilla didn't do that. Oh, man. Never watched anything Kamen Rider related. Why does the main character dress up like a grasshopper? I mean, it depends on the continuity. Originally, he is experimented on by scientists and infused with grasshopper DNA, I believe. Diana, have we met? Yo, collab? Real life collab? I think the next episode of Arc for You is one of my faves. It made me tear up. What episode am I on? I know I texted you when I've been texting you, like live tweeting my Ultraman stuff. Hold on. Ultraman arc. I also love that the Ultraman seasons are shorter. Like I'm fine watching a long show. I don't have a TikTok attention span, but there is something so refreshing about like I want to watch this whole show. It might take I only really have the time budget to watch one episode a day, so it's probably going to be like a month and some change before I finish it. But like 25 episodes, that's a reasonable length, I think. Episode 7 is called the full moon's answer. That's what I'm on. Girl named Diana clocked me as a Diaclone viewer in a bar. Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. That's so funny. No way, it's actually a grasshopper suit. Yeah, it is. He's based off a original Kamen Rider, and many Kamen Riders to follow are based off of grasshopper. Come on. It's a little loosey goosey. Had no idea Ultras were not full on 50 episodes. Yeah, no, it's very consumable. I will say, I think some of the original shows are longer. I don't know why my mouth made that noise when I said longer, but like original Ultraman is 39 episodes, and then I'm not sure about any of the others yet, but Diana, can you confirm whether or not you were the one who identified Jackie as a Diaclona viewer in public? Crazy, crazy work, by the way. Oh, look at this guy. What are we doing here? Hey, what are we doing here? I'm so happy to join the $7 breakaway club. Side-to-side hinges for his feet are a little loose. It was very funny for me to find a $9 one in stores the other day, but yeah, his review will probably be October, maybe November. There's so much stuff there's so much stuff in the discount dive box. Is he radar? What's the translation? Dia radar? I can't help but notice that Diana is continuing to ignore the question. It was not me. Okay. I think Diana might be a little bit delayed, but that's okayed. Is that it? Does it just does it just hang off his shoulders? Once again, same feeling I had with this one. The whole Godziburst like attachment gimmick. It's a little bit unremarkable, I would say. Oh, 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 oh. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. How does this one stick onto here? Not terribly. Perhaps not at all. There's these big grooves in the back. Oh, wait. Are you supposed to... Okay, you are... Okay, it's not holding together terribly well. I think those are maybe just you're supposed to seat them in there rather than just like I don't think they're firm mounting points necessarily. Although I've just noticed these tabs as well. Let me get the manual focus out. Diodar does sound like an Ultramaster monster. Ultramaster. Yeah, I do. I love the guy in suit vibes. That's tokusatsu for you. Anybody else watching Fight Man right now? Have you heard of Fight Man? It's this YouTube homegrown tokusatsu, and so far there's been one theme song that is hilariously fun, and one episode that was like 3 minutes long, and so far Fight Man just fights a monster, and it's like real fun choreography. I highly recommend it. I think it's called Fight Man. Hold on, let me double check. I tried putting the parts upside down. Yeah, so that wouldn't work, like, at all, for multiple reasons. Okay, Too Cool Robot 69 knows about Fight Man. Let me pull up Fight Man. Fight Man, oh, defender. Yeah. Fight Man episode 1, Fight Man versus Zades. Let me send the link to this to chat. Wait, can I send links in chat? I'm the streamer. Why would I not be able to send links to chat? This is my house. We watch the movie I want to watch. Does this work? Is that clickable? Yes. That is the first episode of Fight Man. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with the creators, as far as I'm aware. So you're supporting a fun little small indie production, and it only has 2,000 views right now. Diana, did these go in like at all on the like the tab connections? This does not feel like it works. Like, I guess it's okay just hanging over the back. I don't mind that, but also the mazer unit is like very secondary to what I wanted out of this. I love this design so much. What's that fake Toku revival show from a few years ago, dude, based off an art project that looks like the sun? I don't know what that is. Hey, Ava. Shade of gummy looking silvery plastic really reminds me of the silver on the old Deluxe Armada Optimus Prime. Deluxe Armada. Oh, the Bendy Prime? This one's also more articulated than this guy. He's got same in the legs. No tail. Okay, no tail. But the trade-off is elbows, which I would take over the tail at this scale, honestly. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, the connection point sucks? Okay. Good to know. The greatest kaiju of them all. Man. Just finished Fight Man, it was cute. Right? Did you like the theme song? I had it stuck in my head for like an hour and a half. It was great. Return of the pack. Return of the pack. Return of the pack. You know you love me back. I doubt I'm the first one to think of that, but I'm probably the first one to sing it so well. Shows never really have theme songs anymore, do they? Someone's not watching Tokusatsu. The last Kamen Rider show had 2 incredible different theme songs. Is that Inside Out Godzilla? What are you talking? Inside Out Godzilla? What are you talking about? He's normal. Did you mean the red one? Because no, that's just Target colored one. You should know. Don't you work at Target? You ever heard of the Pepsi Man figures? Bum 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 bum. Pepsi Man. I've always wanted a Pepsi Man figure, but they're so fucking expensive. Let's get into the pirate ship. I know that's what we're here for. I do work at Target. Yeah, he's a Target exclusive Godsey Burst figure. You should see him on your shelves. When you see me on the shelves, they say Willy Willy. I deliberately ignore the collectibles. It's not in the collectibles. Godsey Burst is in like the mainline area, at least at my Target. I will say, immediately, I noticed this before about the Scourge. I did not find it in stores. None of the stores near me seem to be carrying him. And when I ordered it from Amazon, he came in and there are like little scuffs on his face, which wouldn't bother you if you were normal. So if I see another one, I'm probably going to buy it and then just like give this one to my dad and be like, oh, I saw it and thought of you. It's a great thing about having a dad who collects Transformers who's much less particular than you is you can justify rebuying something with better QC because then it's just a gift for your dad. Wait, AVGN reviewed Pepsi Man? I thought I learned about Pepsi Man from... Oh, I was like, what the fuck is it? I thought I learned about Pepsi Man from The Completionist. Wonder what he's up to. I sure love his wholesome Chungus persona. Yeah, it is the Flying Dutchman. Let me, hold on. Hold. You're not even ready for how big it can get. You're not even ready for how big it can get. Here we go. Is he even still making video? No, he is. He's still making regular content, and he released some mealy-mouthed, not apology video about how he's actually the victim, and then Carl Jobst made a, I think 3.5 hour or 4.5 hour video debunking it. I watched I put on 2 hours of it while I was at work the other day, and it's a fine video, and I don't hold this against Carl for it, but at a certain point you're like, I kind of get it. He's lying about everything, so I don't really need to see the exact specifics about how he's lying about everything. Come on. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. I will say, ball joints are a little loosey-goosey. Thank you for posting that one guide for Godzilla Scramble your friend made. I was able to get the Hawaiian shirt one. Let's go. Can we get applause again for Diana in chat? Carl Jobst is my favorite because he's petty in the most effective way. Yeah, I like how much of a little bitch he is sometimes. Complimentary, genuinely. I know he gets a lot of flack, but I don't know. I think he's a decent content creator. He should stop taking Displate sponsorships, though. Everyone should stop taking Displate sponsorships. I don't hold this against the creators because it's not like they're going to advertise this to the creators who are taking their sponsorships, but they've started doing AI art. Sorry, AI quote-unquote art. So, fuck Displate. Never purchase from Displate. Ding, 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 ding. Come on. Why would you package it like this? You bitch. You frickin'. Oh, you frickin' bitch. Oh, my frickin' butt cheeks. Oh, Godzilla was fucking his dad. Tokyo City had him looking real mad. Alright, there we go, there we go. Fuck this plate. Yup. Last time I heard about Carl Jobst, he was representing himself in the counter lawsuit against Billy Mitchell. I mean, he did lose that, though, which is unfortunate, because... Actually, I'm not going to say anything about Billy Mitchell. I feel like that's... it's a bad idea. Alright, let's see what Scourge is about. Yeah, Display did seem cool before. People should get their art framed by framing people instead. I know that's fucking right. Hold on. I sent this in the Discord. I want to show chat my art. Okay, well, to be clear, the art is not mine. I bought this print at my first TFCon, I think, in 2019, but I finally got around to framing my little Swerve print, and I'm very happy with it. This, brushed, kind of, flattened metal with the red, I'm very happy with this. And unfortunately, this molding is now discontinued by the company that makes it. The entire line of it, they had a full rainbow of that finish, and they discontinued it, presumably because it wasn't selling well, which I think sucks. Ding, ding, ding. I am a professional. I read that in the cadence of a joke, but that is my job. Ding, 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 ding. God, I really hope we get a new Pepsi Man. I would even buy a Figuarts figure, and I fucking hate Bandai. Gang, if you think we have it bad with Hasbro, you don't even consider yourself lucky that you're not buying from Bandai. Ooh, that was satisfying. The oh. Something to note about the Optimus repaint, he doesn't come with the small weird Energon shards. I think that's okay. I'm not terribly pressed about the Energon Surge gimmick shit. That's definitely the least interesting thing about this figure, and the Shockwave and the Hound as well. Oh my god, Jada Toys Pepsi, man, please. Bandai Century of Humiliation. Kevin says that shit all the time. I think the most egregious is Amazing Gummy. The way that the promo images looked versus how the actual toy looked, like that shit should have been a class action lawsuit. Actually unacceptable. Daniel, why did you have to enter chat with that message? Come on, man. We were having such a nice conversation last night. Being a common rider figure arts collector is constant pain. I feel so bad for you. I'm so glad I only occasionally get a rider figure arts. I have Gav because it was a very important figure for me. I have 01 because it was my first show, and I have Ghost because there was like a super deep discounted one, and I was watching Ghost at the time. Is this ball joint not pushed fully in? Why is it not lining up right? Maybe. What is going on with this? Is that why it's so loose? Is it just... Oh, it's definitely not pushed in. Look at that. Huh, hold on. Let me just... There we go. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Tolerances are fine. Got some sources that might make you stoked. Hasbro is currently in talks with crossover with Pep. Okay, actually, because I no longer trust anything that anyone says online, which you all should also follow that. Like, unless you can give me a peer-reviewed study or, like, actual documents. Not to be the source bitch, but, source, please? Oh, guys. Holy shit. Like, first thought, the fact that it maintains Scourge's, like, head popping out the top thing and makes it his pirate hat that gives kind of, like, mast detail. Incredible. Second, the steamboat kind of devil wings that bring to mind also Scourge's stuff. All of this wood panel texturing and the chains and cannons and life preservers. Holy shit. This thing fucking sucks my dick backwards. Whatever that means. What are your thoughts on all the combiners getting a 6-member now because they're bringing back... Hold on. They're bringing back Combiner Wars characters such as Alpha Bravo. Well, we don't know that Off-Road is coming back. And isn't Rook rumored to maybe be just another Nexus limb? I think it's fine. Gives you options. I would love for Off-Road to come back, but... God, I love this thing. Holy shit. Ding, 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 ding. Anyone else watch the Scooby-Doo pirate movie? I have not. Also, Turtle, in answer to your earlier question, I stopped with the mainline Zets figures after Dawn, mostly because I felt like Zets was starting to wear out its welcome a little bit, and also I had other things to buy, like some Wild King stuff, which might be coming soon. Might be coming soon. If they can make Pirate Optimus, they can make Pirate Megatron. I mean, I agree. But, like, also, they're still doing cool stuff with Megatron in his own right for Cyberworld. Putting my mouth on it, blowing like it's a trombone. I know that's right. Spike Green, Florida State. Yeah, I don't think all this extra gubbin is necessarily necessary, but ooh, hold on. Oh my god, it's powerful. Ooh, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Yes, Pinocchio Freak, I did already get Shockwave, and I already unboxed it, in fact, on stream a couple weeks ago, a week ago, I'm not sure. Energon chest reveal for Scourge and Optimus is the best out of the larger lads. Let's give it a shot. Let's transform him back. Loving this. Are all his accessories 5mm? They are, yes, they are 5mm. Would maybe want other guys to have his, yeah. Okay, so there's a tiny peg in here, but yep, on top of it there is a regular peg, so you can, oh, wheelie with a Buster Sword. Oh, yeah, man, that's the good stuff. Speaking of Wild King, your favorite dinosaur, you're gonna get Beast of the Mesozoic package Cephalosaurs. I didn't know they had done that. Can you send me a link to it, Turtle? What other characters would you want to see a cyberworld take on? I mean, not to be the T-girl who's like, oh, just make a character a girl and it'll be better. But after seeing Femme Ratchet, I kind of want to see them estrogenize a couple other. Yeah, the main shell also being an arm cannon. Everything about this, I would vote Republican if it got me a mainline version of this. That's not true. I have morals. Stab myself with my chips again. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we get with Thunderwing. I would love if they did the double pretender thing that he has going for the G1 toy, but we'll see. It's probably just going to be a Stormbringer look, but that's okay. The Stormbringer design is also really cool. All the Stunticons go on E and become Femisaur. I would honestly, I think Estrogen would help some of them, but also I would love to see a Cyberworld take on a Combiner. I think that would be neat. All right, let's get a. Well, first let me arm him up the way that he is. Oh, and this one also has a combination mode for all of his extra bullshit, the same way that the Shockwave does. Hopefully I can figure that one out easier. Sorry to say it's sold out. It says returning in 2027. Damn. He gave me hope and then he took it away. Batman Begin. Okay, this is even harder to discern. What am I looking at here? It's just a clump of metal and shit. I don't. Okay, I'm assuming it's like. I think, yeah, I think it goes like this. Can you make him and Shockwave and maybe Hound Kiss? I kind of don't want to go get Shockwave off the shelf right now, and I don't have Hound yet. But yeah, I think I'm almost certainly going to be getting Hound. Oh, sorry. I believe this is how you're supposed to combine it all, but like, then what? Yeah, I don't think this is it. Fem Lightspeed. I mean, that's kind of just canon. Lightspeed is experiencing body dysphoria, if not gender dysphoria. Okay, so you just give him the big shoulder pads. Helm looks the weakest, but he still looks fun. I mean, he looks like he's of the same quality as the others, but I think he's just let down by not being as cool a design. But that's like saying the incredible delicious burger I had the other day was not quite as good as the even more incredible delicious burger I had last year, you know? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I do not see these as particularly necessary, but that is the point. Hound is a G.I. Joe vehicle, right? I mean, he is reminiscent, but no, he's not a G.I. Joe vehicle specifically. And then the sword. And then... Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. That's quite neat, I would say. Couldn't find that one Minecraft song. Oh, did you look for the... Hey, son, you'll never be a doctor. You're not that bright. You'll follow the family business, farming till the day you die. Here now, take your shovel. Here now, be a hoe. Hound is just a Jeep? No, he's a snowmobile. The fuck are you talking about? How is he? Can't stay for long? You hate me. He's great. Hold on. I'll transform him before you go. Also, look. Mecha Goji. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. Tokyo City had him looking real mad when suddenly Batman burst from his ass, hit Godzilla with a whole lot of sass. Godzilla got horny. What flavor of kettle chips is Lai eating? I feel like it's interesting that you have said that as if to chat by referring to me in the third person. I'm just not going to answer, though, I think. An absolute fool for not buying him? I know that's right. Like, look at this shit. What were you thinking? Oh, but the Rim Reaper is too far? Well, it was apropos of nothing, and also you're not the streamer right now. Godzilla wouldn't do that? Are you all ops? Did Tony hire you? Because she says that shit every time I do this bit. Someone paying you to act like this? Ding 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 ding. Watch Godzilla versus the three-headed fuck the other day and Godzilla would get horny. Okay, buddy. Well, he wouldn't. I feel like Godzilla is beyond sex. I don't know. I mean, someone's got to fertilize the eggs. It is crazy how... Marina, please screenshot these messages from Vanny. This shit is straight out of the... This feels like Tony has a burner account. Every time someone is upset they can't get the Scourge, I further feel like my Walmart stole them all. Yeah, Nick's Walmart is shelf warming them right now. It's crazy. Ding 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 ding. And even just with it shut, I still think that looks pretty sick. What if Godzilla's asexual, does mitosis? That's just not true, though. He lays eggs. He's not mitotic, which I'm fairly confident is a word, and is the word that I meant to use there. Fairly confident. Gotta order one off Amazon soon. I already saw the price went up $3 from 20. Yeah, the Amazon price increases are always oddly, like, little and incremental. Wouldn't this cannon explode after one shot since it's made of wood? I like to think he's just LARPing and that this wood paneling is actually just like the look. It's not actually made of wood. It's just textured metal made to look like wood. They couldn't put... Alright. Come on. Who was asking for that information? Let's give it the spinny key treatment. Oh, Godzilla was fucking his dad. Pac-Man was watching and feeling pretty glad. Scourge Larper looks like a pirate. Sounds like he's from Sherman. Where the fuck is Sherman Oaks? Isn't that the... Isn't that the Chris Stuckman horror movie? Ding, 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 ding. Did see a Godzilla body pillow at a con fair. I mean, who among us has not purchased a Godzilla body pillow? I knew you were gonna say that. It's not a good movie, unfortunately. Sherman Oaks was written on those goggles in Finding Nemo. Was it? Wasn't that Shelby some like Wallaby? What's it called? I forget. Hold on, I gotta make a note of the toys that I've opened. It wasn't. I'm joking. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Fuck you. Hold on, let me... Toys 2026 tracking. Today I opened cyberworld scourge 8, 9. And I also opened Godzy Burst. Godzy Burst. Mecha Godzilla 8, 9. P. Sherman went, thank you. Yeah. Anytime I see Combiner Wars Scourge, I can only think of the Foxy's verse from Stupendia. Do you mean Titan's Return Scourge? There is no Combiner Wars Scourge. There's a Combiner Wars Cyclonus. Literally where I found Pirate Optimus, I checked up the other day and only have one left. Wow, it must be so tough for you to only have one left after you already bought one. It must be so tough for you for them to be available. Pac-Man ready to throw a punch? No, he's horny. I'm seeing the Godzilla Action Target. If they weren't $9, I would get them. I think they're worth $9. Maybe $7 or $8. Maybe 6 or 7. Hold on. Putting away the chip. Before I get carried away. Pac-Man dry humping posture. No, he's just like shaking his hands up and down. He's jerking it. It's the jerking it posture. Oh, Godzilla was kicking his dad. Wait, those aren't the words. I appreciate the PNG tuber appropriately shaking to the chip bag. It's Pac-Man excited to fuck his wife. There's something so funny about like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to have sex with my wife. Feels very performative. Like, we get it. 6, 7. Six, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. A scale from 1 to 10, how big a fan of yours? 6, 7. 6, 7. Be a better 6, 7 if you had the flat hands. Unfortunately, I only got one because of the Bandai Tamashii Nation store. This is a call for help. I would never call for help. I would cry for it, but... No, I would sing for it. And I would hope that you all would promise to sing about me. Parentheses, I'm dying of thirst. This section is about to become a Daniel side of review clip. I do not permit you to do that. Professors. I'm going to pretend to be real smart intellectuals. All right, so you misspelled professors. Let's start there. Second, a professor would not say, I'm going to pretend to be real smart intellectuals. A professor would say, I'm going to pretend to be a real smart intellectual. There's a new Hayatoy's Kiryu I'm lusting after. It's not the Mecha Goji design I prefer. I'm still waiting on Haya to get on this one. I do like Mechagodzilla 2, which is the one between this and Kiryu, I think. It has a nice retro future look, but it's not quite as... It's not this. Do professors profess? I mean, if you want to get into the etymology, sure, yeah. I don't know. I'm just a picture... I'm a simple picture framer. He can do like the... My balls! My balls! My balls! Old Godzilla was my balls! Oh, he can be at a Smash convention. He can be at a certain areas in TFCon. Picture framer and former English major. I know that's right. Mechagodzilla 2 always makes me think of Trendmasters. Fellow Monster Island Buddies viewer. Godzilla vs. Kong Mechagodzilla looks like Michael Bay Triptychon. That's what makes him horrifying. What happened at TFCon? Nothing. Just, you know, sometimes conventions get a little stanky. Yeah, I do like the design of the Mechagodzilla that was the vehicles that combined. Too bad that figure sucks bum bum. Sucks dookie diarrhea right out the bum bum. Can you tell I've been watching AVGN? What is your favorite Kendrick Lamar song? I don't know if I'm familiar with an artist by that name. Pac-Man is never bathed? Just categorically untrue. I played Pac-Man World 1. He was always up in the water. He was more up in the water than people getting baptized. I have been born again. I am the white light. Favorite FNAF character? Scott Cawthon. I just love his political beliefs. And I agree with all of them. Godzilla's so fucked, those shoulder cannons will kill you. The Major. I just wish that they attached better and were better and felt better and held together better. It's not very good. My favorite Kendrick Lamar song is mRNA. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny bit. I respect that bit. Come on, man. Like, there are 2 sets of tab holes here, but they just don't go in. Scott is my least favorite. He's done everything. Okay, I wouldn't say everything. Let's not get it. Like, he did a bad thing, but everything? Everything. Everywhere? Everywhere. Never played football, but I touch butt everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. Mechagodzilla didn't wear that in the movie. Bandai will be seeing my lawyers. It's almost like Godziburst is supposed to be like a fanfiction redesign of different things. I'll be calling my lawyers for media literacy. Give me a cheese with nothing. Hi, Diaclone. I hope you're doing great. I'm okay, Ironhide guy, but thank you. Favorite chat message to see is when someone just says one word or phrase completely deadpan. Scoot. Godzilla merch always has the perfect metallic paint for Godzilla. Yeah, well, it's not even paint. This is just the plastic, and it's got like a nice whorl. Maybe it is paint. Maybe there's some paint here. I don't know. I think this might just be the way the plastic is molded. It is very pleasing. Hope you're doing Wicked. So what I wanted to do was sing a song from Wicked, and I was about to go. I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Whirl mentioned? No, it's Whorl. Quarrel. I would love to be able to properly attach this, but I think we might just have to settle for the resting shoulder rate. Watched Final Wars yesterday? Yes. Final Wars is Kino, no der Toten. Constantly and knowingly hired. Okay, did he actually do that? This is the first I've literally ever heard of it. And I no longer trust things that. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, I just had to bend it a little bit. Yeah, no, I no longer trust when people just like throw me information like that. I've been lied to too many times. I'm tired of believing liars. I'm not saying you're willfully lying, but also like most people will see a headline on the internet and just run with it. So it's true. Source? Like not to be a source person, but like I'm not trying to defend him. I'm like that doesn't sound totally out of character for him. I've just been lied to many a time by many a chatter, and I would like to vet them. Okay, I think I got this. I think I got this in. So now it would just be a matter of attaching these side pieces. Luckily, because it's such a pliable plastic, like it's like look at this. Guys, we did it. We did it. Diaclona Google the Contravary. I don't think I'm gonna Google that. He had to fire them because they both made weird comics involving the Kid FNAF characters. Yeah, I mean, that's not great. Did he know that they did that beforehand? Like, is there evidence that he knew of that? Because I'm inclined to think he just hired some artists and then found out later. My sources, I made it the fuck up. Finally on lunch. Oh my god, healing soup. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will attribute what's the shit? Don't attribute to evil what is attributable to ignorance or whatever. Most people will assume that like anyone who like is involved in a bad situation online must be willfully evil because everyone assumes that every other person is just as like terminally online as them. From my information, he hired people they turned out to be Giga Chud weirdos. Malice that you could attribute to stupidity. Thank you. Yeah, that was the quote I was looking for. Okay, Connor, what is I don't understand what you're trying to express with the malice ignorance. Like what do the arrows mean? Yes, he made a statement about how what they did. All right, I'm going to look it up. And if you are wrong, I'm never listening to a word you say again. Scott Cawthon, Pinky Controversy Statement. Let's see. Scott made a response. Let me check the response. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what Pinky Pills has done, but like this seems like a very measured response. I'm trying to be less like um reactive because I feel like that's the fastest way to not have any kind of nuanced opinion about anything ever. So yeah, I don't know. And it's also like I don't know why I took us down this rabbit hole. I don't give a fuck about Mr. Who did he what Republican senator did he donate to? Was it Mitch McConnell that he sent $10,000? All right, guess I was misinformed then. I hope you do better in the future. Reading a whole breakdown of the controversy has me even more confused about whatever this is. Yeah, it's almost like there is no like nuance or like untainted by opinion information left on the internet. Again, I'm not going to bat for Scott Cawthon, but like there are reasons to not like the guy, and this just seems like I don't know. This is pretty cool though. Someone whose first exposure to the concept of gender nonconformity was Mangle FNAF 2. I mean, that's kind of just interpretation though, Daniel. I don't think that is not the that is not the excuse that you think it is. He's weirdly jacked though. Who's Scott Cawthon? Can you have a smaller figure ride the side of the sails like a jet ski? You can. Yeah, there it specifically showed with these I think these tabs. Although I don't ooh, I actually don't want to engage with that because this is painted and I don't want to get the paint off just to have a silly little feature like that. I apologize for accidentally spreading misinformation. Just do better next time. Mechagodzilla can hang out up here though. Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Chat, were you aware that this is the good stuff? The artist in question became an artist because they love drawing titties. Oh my god. Mangle and Funtime Foxy have been swapping pronouns for years. I think lolbit is non-binary. I don't know, man. I don't. He donated $10,000 to a Republican candidate. Even if he's not hateful, he's a fucking idiot. It's just way up in his space. I like to imagine this is how Pac-Man asks everyone questions. Just like so unpleasantly close. No social boundaries. Pac-Man does look like a kaiju attacking. Scott has said that Mangle's gender is yes as a joke. I don't understand where any of you people draw the line. Like, a cishet man saying, oh, gender is yes, that reads to you as non-binary? I don't know, okay. Remind me never to talk about FNAF discourse again. I can't. FNAF was probably a lot of people's introduction to a lot of things like Vor. I mean, it has a. I think FNAF 1 is very compelling in the way that it tells its story. It's just kind of fallen apart over time. Giant mech on a ghost pirate ship is very Toku. I know that's right. Hmm. Pac-Man is 100% a mouth breather. Nah, he's got. Look at the schnoz. He could definitely bring in some oxygen. As with most things we liked when we were younger, to be fair. I mean, the TF fandom is not far behind. I need to get Scourge. You definitely do, but you're lucky with your fucking Optimus, so be grateful for what you have. Pac-Man with a deviated septum. I'm imagining Pac-Man with one of those, what are the machines called? Like, squishes your face or whatever and makes you shut the fuck up, but it's super loud. Only real attachment to FNAF is the first movie because I like the practical effects. I know it is all practical, but whatever they like layered it in CGI wise or whatever filter they put on it made me completely unable to read any of them as really there. They look so weird and flat. Goth Pac-Man with septum piercing would go hard. CPAP Man, Student Scissors, you're cooking. Holy shit. CPAP Man. Pervert CPAP Man offering people CPAP smears. Matthew Lillard as William Afton is awesome sauce. I mean, it could have been in a movie that was written. My tolerance for mediocre movies is lowering after seeing Backrooms. Cause like now I'm like, dude, he was 20. What's your excuse? Backrooms is genuinely fucking incredible though. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. Be nice to FNAF movies? No. I'll be nice to movies that deserve it. Backrooms is brilliant. I still need to watch Obsession. That's very much on the list. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Did you ever watch The Longest View? I have not. Ugh. Lillard Purple Guy was the one thing I was genuinely intrigued by, and then they wrote him lame. Yeah, he could have. We know Lillard has acting chops, and they just wasted his ass. So the same shit as Daredevil Born Again, am I right, Student Scissors? Who the fuck was he? Why did he matter? Who gives a shit? He's fucking Blorbo Schloopton with his government connection. Oh, big comic character. Oh, well, he's taking Bullseye. Who gives a fuck? The visuals for the FNAF movies are just generally bad. They're so boring to look at. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Obsession is deeply uncomfortable that I hated watching, but like in a good way. Like it was, I imagine that is the artistic intention behind it. As long as you don't have the the Alex Myers take on it, that shit is troubling. It's very well made. Okay, okay. I hope he's someone notable. Wait, is Matthew Lillard in Man of Tomorrow? What if he's Blex Luthor? What was his take? Alex Myers was like, and I haven't seen the movie. I know the Cliff Notes, but Alex Myers was like, Bear is actually not the bad guy here, and he referred to I don't know what the woman's name is. I'm gonna call her Obsessa, but he referred to Obsessa as a hot Latina mommy or some shit. So just standard YouTube media literacy. Nikki, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, he's Wonder Woman. That's a hell of a cast. You better have a hell of a cast. It's I do think it's weird that he named the character Nikki Obsessa. Bear could have done something to her early. Oh God. He's in it. He'd be funny if he's plastic. No, no. Plastic Man Ben Schwartz, elongated man Jerry Trainer. I've been saying this for so long. It is what we need. It's what we've always needed. Additionally, if I may further offer a fan cast, Michael C. Hall, aka Dexter, as the Reverse Flash. Nikki's actress was brilliant. Yeah, she's a. I have one season left of Superman and Lois, and she's incredible in that as well. Hate movies that make me uncomfortable that are good because I want to watch it again, but I also don't want to. That's how I feel about I Saw the TV Glow. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to watch that movie again, but it's so incredible. Wasn't Lillard the old Blue Beetle? I don't think he was. I don't think anyone was cast as the older Blue Beetle. I wouldn't mind that, but then you need to have Dilfy Booster Gold as well. Michael C. Hall would cook as the Reverse Flash. And he's a redhead. He even looks like it. Nikki Obsessa is vaguely Power Rangers coded. Is I Saw the TV Glow good and worth a watch? It's incredible and worth at least one watch, and it may make you never want to watch it again, and it might also make you cry for a very long time, or like anxious or sad, or just feel horrible in general. Holy crap, Lois. Lois. Oh, fuck, Lois. Have we only been streaming for an hour and a half? I feel like I'm dying. TV Glow is gay. I'm also excited for Camp Miasma. I hope it's less queer misery. I would love some queer joy out of that creative team. She's second cousins with Rita Repulsa. Booster Gold series got canceled for a day, then uncanceled. It got uncanceled? I think the real scary thing is if they cast Chris Pratt as Booster Gold. I love stomping timelines. Michael C. Hall's Reverse Flash make Eric King the Flash. I wouldn't hate Eric King, Jay Garrick. Jay Eric. Remember the news broke that Booster Gold show got canceled? I'm shocked it took this long. Shit was announced in I almost called it 019. What are we talking about? How do you feel about Ryan Gosling Ghost Rider? I have no attachment to Ghost Rider or knowledge of Ghost Rider. I think Gosling is a good actor. I think he gets put in some shitty movies, but he is not irritating in the way that people like Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, and Kevin Hart are. Like, he is not just a product. He is an actual actor who has acting chops. I'm sure he'll do a good job. You good?
I just woke up. What time is it?
It is 3:36.
Yeah. Still have like the whole day.
You gonna go back to sleep?
Oh.
Okay.
I might go out and get myself a drinky drink.
Drinky drink. Remember my father cried to Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance? Daniel, just thank you. Thank you for the messages you choose to send. How do you feel about the Blade film now being canceled after years of development hell? I mean, it sucks. I don't have a particular attachment to Blade as a character, but Mahershala Ali is a good actor, and it sucks that he got jerked around like that. Ghost Rider director directed Free Guy, so I don't have faith in it. I don't know. Does The Rock still pretend he's never had an In-N-Out burger? I have no idea about this. Remember watching Goosebumps? Oh yeah, Ryan Gosling was that his first acting role? Because he is in Goosebumps. Ding 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 ding. I need to find a place that is streaming The Haunting Hour. I remember last I checked, there were like no episodes available anywhere. Haunting Hour is genuinely scary. I don't think he was in Slappy. Wasn't he the photo one where you take a picture of a perfect place? They've got it better than what everyone's told you. You'll be the king of hearts and you're the queen of spades and we'll fight for you like we were your soldiers. 2004's Notebook he was in. Oh yeah, one of the worst movies of all time. Fuck The Notebook. I fucking hate The Notebook. Yeah, it was Say Cheese and Die. Calling it Say Cheese and Go Die that's such a like more hateful energy. Like, say cheese and die is like a fairly normal, like, oh, spooky, but say cheese and go fucking. Ugh. When was Hayden Christian? Hayden Christensen was in Goosebumps? Did he play Goose or Bumps? Can I get a fact check on this? Saying go die is more hateful because not only do I want you dead, but do it where it's not bothering me. That's pretty true. It's also the name of one of the most beloved Kamen Riders in all of history. Kamen Rider Kuga's name is Godai Yusuke. Say cheese and poop, relax. It's called dark humor.
Do you want me to get you anything while I'm out?
I mean, if you go anywhere with fries, I would take fries. But no pressure.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Say cheese and go build a bridge and jump off it. Anyone remember that one scary game show? You mean Wheel of Fortune? Dun, 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 wah, wah. I've been watching Kuga. No fear, no pain. How would a Goosebumps Transformers collab even work? I don't think it would. I don't think Goosebumps has... I mean, I haven't read all the books. I'm struggling to think of an iconic Goosebumps thing. I mean, you could make, like, the Slappy doll, but what's it going to transform into? Hayden Christensen was in the Bigfoot episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Was there a haunted car? I thought that was... I was about to call it Rick and Morty, and then I was going to call it Mordecai and Rigby. Oh my god. They make a car of a screaming child who's getting mangled through time and space, becomes a chair or some shit. Are you talking about that episode where that kid becomes like a time criminal? Goosebumps isn't really a thing anymore, is it? No, I mean, it had its time. Like, it's not like it died from irrelevance. He wrote like 100 books or something. I think he still makes... Doesn't he write Fear Street or something? Miracle on Fear Street? Shining crossover figure, Jack turns into a bottle of Jack. I'm trying to think of... I mean, you could... The easiest crossover ever, make the car from Christine. I never watched Goosebumps. I made that episode up. You motherfucker. You motherfucker, you. I watched the Goosebumps Jack Black movie on an airplane. Ugh. It's like one of the worst things that can happen on an airplane. Harry Potter Transformers would be so funny. I don't think it would be funny. I think it'd be kind of bad. All right, Daniel. Come on, man. I mean, they let Stephen King's son make a G.I. Joe? Is that true? I don't know what you're referencing. Could turn into the dog from the Goosebumps. What the fuck? Shut up. Why would you say that? What's wrong with you, Jiggly Jilly? Who the fuck are you to say that? Kane Parsons? No, Kane Parsons figure where it turns 21. His son helped design Crystal Ball? Isn't that dude from Barry? Oh, fuck. Transformers X Backrooms. It's an action figure that turns from a loser into a fucking architect! Ding, 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 ding. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. Let's put him on the... Let's transform him, get him rotated again. Stay in character! Stay in character! Can you find Matumtu Starscream in the back rooms? Probably not. I'm doubtful that they have it anywhere. If they do, it's probably some fucked up partial still life of it. Comes with shit furniture. Just because someone won't get off their... God, what a movie. What a fucking movie. I love that shit. Genuinely frightened me. Multiple points. And also moved me emotionally. Incredible piece of nihilistic media. I love nihilism. I love nihilism. I love nihilism. I haven't watched it. I want to do so soon. You definitely should. It's the best YouTuber movie I've ever watched. Well, Ashton's in the Quest for the Game Child was pretty good, but I think it's been over a decade since I've watched that, so. Ding 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 ding. Backrooms base former collab. Captain Clark Headmaster with cheap broken chair third mode. I mean, Student Scissors, you have the talent to create that. Better than the Smosh movie? I didn't watch the Smosh movie because I'm sexually active. If we can do MMC on, we can do Chairformer John Backrooms. I really hope we get more of the DJD. Their designs are so cool, no matter how pathetic all of them are. Oh my god, yeah, Chiwetel Ejiofor is such a good fucking actor. That fucking, oh, you know the scene. I don't want to spoil anything, but there are some acting scenes in that shit. Listen to the audiobook of Horror Store, thought it was neat. Oh, Diana, you missed out. The Horror Store is a decent book, decent to middling, I would say. But the physical release of hold on, I have the book. Hold on. Have you seen the book? The joy of Horror Store is the formatting of it. Where did I put it? Fuck, I might have lent it to my dad, but it looks like an IKEA catalog. Diaclona reading hour when? I don't think chat would like that. Also, I'm pretty sure it's copyright infringement to just like read shit on a stream. The schematics deteriorating into scary stuff. Yeah, but like it's, I don't know. I think the set dressing is very important. It adds so much to a book that it was a book that I was like, ooh, that was spooky and interesting. And then like later I was like, you know what? It wasn't that great actually. Guy who played House should low-key voice Prowl. Like Dr. House MD. Stay in alt mode. Stay in alt mode. If that was true, every House of Leaves video would be wiped off the face. Yeah, but like an entire book. Could read copyright free. I don't think I'm gonna read on stream. I just like, when I read for me. If I was paid to do it, I would probably do it. But like, who's gonna pay me to read on stream? It's pretty middling, has a slow start, mostly looking for something to scratch that backrooms itch. I mean, House of Leaves. Yeah, you need to check out House of Leaves. I got my dad reading it right now. He's so confused. And he's like he's big on reading. Like he was also a failed English major. And yeah. Beaver's Prime is a still life of G1. I don't think so. I think the still lives are interesting. Oh yeah, My House Watt is very important. That one I do need to read physically. Diana, I don't think there is a way to read House of like there is no audiobook because there cannot be an audiobook. You can't get across what it is, a book that you have to read in hand. Condescending story time stream where you read children's book to chat like an artless swan. That's not a terrible idea. Chat deserves that shit sometimes. Oftentimes. Oh wait, I watched Davis Morgan. Yeah, I could look. Book content does hold some appeal for me, but also because I don't get in front of the camera, I wouldn't know what to fill those types of videos with. And also like I don't think that book content would be an avenue that takes away my creative energy from the Diaclona writing stuff. Whereas the alternative content that I'm going to be doing on the second channel once I clear out the backlog, gaming content, that's just going to be like fun. It's going to be fun and easy for me to do. The best part, you can eat them. Really awkward shot of you trying to shove an entire book into frame. Really awkward shot of me trying to shove an entire book into my butt. Read Transformers comics where you Gang, I don't know why we're still making suggestions. I've said repeatedly I'm not doing this. Ding, 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 ding. It's just the way we're wired. That's just Tuesday. I mean, is it Sunday? I think it's Sunday. Peer pressure? I don't know you people. You're not my peers. Ninjago X Transformers, it turns into. I don't know Ninjago like that. Wish there were good Transformers novels. Um, the collection of short stories by I think David Cyan. I read them a couple years back, and they were pretty decent. There were some good ones. All right, let's go to the yapping. I think we're in the wind down period. I'm quite worn out. I would quite like a nap. Guys, how do we feel about the old Godzilla was fucking his dad bit? I feel like it's pretty good. In before Nick gets banned from Diaclona. I don't think I can ban you. Like I've met you in real life. I'm only SpongeBob after all. I'm only SpongeBob after all. Where does the ago come from? What? J Chop Security. A bit off topic. When they do Studio Series IDW Tarn, they should make him bulkier. Yeah, probably. I don't want another fucking Tarn figure, though. He's such a chud loser. I think I made my stance on Godzilla fucking his dad clear. You think it's really cool. Ninja Ago. Doesn't really work because there's not two A's in it. So your bit it doesn't really work. No? If I fuck in this world, who will think I am daddy? Wow, 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 bum, 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 wow, 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 bum, 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 wow, 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 wow. We'll be buying 86 Blitzwing. I would encourage everyone to wait. 86 Blitzwing is going to go on sale. We've already had 2 different versions of the mold that did not sell well and are like effectively identical. If you just are a little bit patient, I promise you will get it for a reasonable price. I somehow don't believe Daniel. That's a good idea in general. I'm becoming a Twilight Zone sound pack. Get ready to enter a world of cum. Knowing my luck, it's gonna sell out at my local stores before it goes on sale. Well, it's why you keep an eye out on the online retailers. New Fight Man's out? Oh. Mouth Dreams intro moments. Entering a world of sleep. A world of snooze. A world of me. God, I love Neil. I love when Neil went old Godzilla was fucking his dad. Tokyo City had him looking real mad. Neil is our goat. Like porcelain. Porcelain. Godzilla fans, when they have to choose between -1 and Shin Godzilla as their favorite Godzilla movies. I mean, there's a reason. They're the best ones. What's the song with the train in Mouth Dreams? I don't know, actually. Mouth Dreams is the one I know least. Oh, it's the Johnny Cash bit where he's like, I killed a baby in Reno, or whatever. Fuck being rational, buying things responsibly. I bought Vegeta figure for 75k. I mean, as long as you can afford it. I did see an interesting essay on -1 the other day about how it is a great movie, but it refuses to acknowledge Japan's faults, like war crimes and stuff, and I think that's a very interesting perspective. It went into like the history of the war crimes they committed and how some of the like the grandstanding and stuff seems very wary of actually acknowledging the fault that Japan had in some of the shit they did during the war. It was a very interesting essay. Can you send that to me? Yeah, I'll send it to you. Why did he do that in Reno? I don't know. Maybe he worked at the clinic. Sure, -1 is amazing. I need to see it. Me and my pops really enjoyed Shin Godzilla. It's got a special place in my heart. I mean, I would encourage not to go by like I'm sure anything is amazing. I have learned very much over the past couple of years that the mass opinion can be very wrong about many things. Case in point, Transformers Prime is like widely considered the best show in the franchise. People still think the Bay movies have redeeming qualities. That's okay, you know what? That's not fair. People still think the Bay movies are good, that any of them are actually good. I think Godzilla -1 is incredible, but you definitely should watch it and form your own opinions. Yeah, like on Lake Mungo. Oh yeah, don't people hate Lake Mungo even though it's one of the best horror movies ever? My dad was used to bad English dubs of Godzilla movies, so when we watched Shin, he was bowled over by it. Yeah, that must be damn. That's like going from a it's like going from a Bayverse movie to Transformers 1. Society trying to brainwash me into thinking Revenge. No, that one nobody actually believes Revenge of the Fallen is good unless they're cooked. But people will try to be like, yeah, no, Revenge of the Fallen's the bad one, buddy. They're all the bad one. They're all racist and fucking like proudly pro-military and unfunny and gross and pervy. All of them have those qualities. Revenge of the Fallen is maybe the most blatant about it. Maybe. Dark of the Moon is just as bad. '07 is also bad. Flipping the movie so I can watch Lake Wungo. Skids of the Mud Flap takes up all the screen time. I don't remember. I haven't watched it in a minute. They whatever amount of screen time they have, it's too much. '07 is widely considered to be the best. Even yeah, it's not a great movie. You remember fucking Simmons talking about 17-year-old Michaela Baines? She's a criminal. Criminals are hot. Fucking ew. They're all bad, man. Like there's good aspects and it's fine if you enjoy them, but like I'm sick of people pretending that they're good just because they meant something to you as a kid. Think everyone has more screen time than Optimus in that movie. He friggin' died, dude. He friggin' died. Anything is art, but well, I mean, I don't know if anything is art. Like I took a shit this morning. I don't think that was art. But yeah, just because something is art doesn't mean it's good. The Last Night is the least bad one. I mean, I've never heard that take before. I would say there's arguments to be made for all of them being the least bad one. Someone who acknowledges nostalgia doesn't make something good. That should just be the default. Like it I'm trying to be less of a doomer lately, but I have such concerns about media literacy and like general mid literacy. It's so disheartening to see people completely unable to separate like the quality of something from how it makes them feel. It's just sad. Tried rewatching Ready Player One recently, couldn't sit through it. Last Night is the only one where every character has some kind of personality. That's the kind of like standard that Bay set. Like we're refreshed by a terrible movie just because each character has a stereotypical flat personality. I say personality. The personality they gave for Hot Rod is literally just French. They really tricked everyone into thinking that Transformers was only going to be bad, and then the best Transformers movies ever came out and nobody watched them. French. Oh. Sonic EXE is mentioned in Ready Player 2. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I don't think I would be able to stomach Ready Player 1. You seen the weird bootleg RPO Mechagodzilla? I have not. Diana, before I forget, I'm going to send you the video essay. Oh, Godzilla was fucking his dad. Tokyo City had him feeling real mad when suddenly Batman also fucked his dad. Not his dad, but Godzilla's dad. Godzilla's dad got passed around real good. Sorry. Uh, I'm not sorry. Took French in high school for 3 years. I did not retain much from it. Have you seen the French dub of the 1A scene from Superman? That shit is so funny. As an oldest millennial, I can say that even though Zoomers can't read actual books, y'all's media literacy is miles ahead of Boomer. I don't think that's fair. There are Zoomer. A lot of us do read books. I just fear for the people's ability to read them. Like it's one thing to process the words on the page, it's another thing to like interpret and internalize it all. You haven't seen Superman yet? Synth. That's it's like the best cape shit in the past. I don't even know how many years. It's so fucking good. It makes me cry every time I watch it. I don't watch shit on my own. Oh man. Ding ding ding. Godzilla's dad is for the streets. I know that's right. The MC has non-binary. What the fuck? What did they mean? It's like when Logic said hop on my biracial dick. What did he mean by this? Cause I'm a dog walker, yes I am. I know you aren't talking, miss. I was busy. I mean, I'm still watching shit though. Just watch shit on YouTube. Damn. I'm still consuming a lot of art. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was going to the Walmart app again to see if the White Tiger Zord was available yet. I watched Superman and Fantastic Four First Steps back to back. Superman blows it out of the water. I still like First Steps a lot. Superman is better, but I think First Steps is a very good movie. Name a Transformers figure you consider a white whale holy grail. RTS Lugnut. Oh, fuck, I felt good. Local toy shop has OG White Tigers. That's sick. Yeah, I'm not really interested in the originals. I'm just really happy that there are Zords that are being mass produced and widely available. So I think that as long as the Power Rangers Reignition line keeps making Zords, and presumably they're doing one a year, I think I'll just keep getting a new Zord every year. Grail figures Nightmare for Shockwave. Ooh. What else? G1 Octopunch. This is the same shit I said on the TFCon panel. Someone wasn't watching the TFCon panel. Yeah, the months where it was like First Steps, Superman, and then Thunderbolts, that was incredible time. An incredible time for superhero movies. Thunderbolts also makes me cry whenever I watch it. Cause I'm a Doug Walker, yes I am. Cause I'm a T blocker, yes I am. Transfem Superman. Never could get the Thunder Megazord as a kid. Every other release has been like 200, really limited. I'm happy this one's like 120. Yeah, I mean, if you don't even Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. The white Tiger Zord cannot combine with all 5 of the others, right? It's you either choose because the white Tiger Zord and the red Dragon Zord are their own mechs, and then you can choose to either pair up the rest of the mechs with the dragon or the white tiger, right? I think it's an interesting idea, but I also am a little bummed because I would love to have the once the hopefully the Dragon Zord gets kickstarted, crowdfunded rather. I would have loved to have 2 just giant mecha next to each other. Also, did apparently the new Zords are smaller than the first wave, which I don't know how to feel about. I was kind of hoping to have a collection in the same scale. Hunt for the Decepticons payload. What is that? Let me take a Google and a goggle at that. Cause I'm a dog. For the Decepticons payload. Ask Godzilla about paying for loads. Oh, it's the yellow long haul repaint. I mean, I'm seeing pretty fair prices for a Revenge of the Fallen era Voyager. I'm not even joking. This one says $67. Hello.
Hello. I got you your fries.
Thank you. Can you just put them in the microwave?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tempted to rewatch Midsommar. I never watched it. I still need to watch Midsommar.
I was literally just thinking about that movie.
Have you seen it?
No.
Midsommar. What kind of fries? McDackles. Saw one at a cursory glance for 22 in Mercari. That's not bad. Revenge of the Fallen era toys are peak. Yeah, just like the film. Oh, the dishes are finally done?
Yes, sir.
That took forever. I put them in like 4 hours ago or something.
Are you sure it isn't just making noise because you haven't opened it yet?
Oh, can you just open it then? My bad. Hi, Para. I'm glad you're still here. I don't remember what movie toy line it's from. I have a movie Swerve figure and it pisses me. Wait, is it the one that's made from Sergeant Cub? Because I've always wanted that figure. I almost got it at TFCon, but there were other stuff that I wanted to buy more. I've always wanted that one. I've always wanted the Swerve, the movie verse Swerve that turns into the sedan. Oh, you left because of work. You hate me. That's okay. It's fine. Oh, you got G2 Dreadwing? Let's go. That's exciting.
Ooh, this is yummy.
What is?
You know how McDonald's has like those new refreshers?
Nope.
Well, they have new refreshers, and this one's a blackberry passion fruit.
Oh, wow.
It's really yummy.
Nom nom nom. Revenge of the Fallen is the last live-action movie whose toys don't make me want to murder someone. Really? Dark of the Moon had some bangers. Dark of the Moon Starscream's good. The Age of Extinction toy line is pretty great, too. The Dinobots. I think you're cooked. The Last Knight's also good. They're all the toy lines are good. You found Avio Swerved at a random flea market for $30? Oh my god, man. Fuck you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Good for you. Have you fixed your objectively wrong opinion that 86 Astro Shuttle mode isn't phallic shaped? It's not my fault. It is not my fault that you have consumed so much internet pornography that anything is like even vaguely conic shaped reads to you as a penis. That's not my fault. There are rocket ships that have sort of a phallic shape to them. 86 Astros Train is not one of them. You have blown out your Overton window. This is not my fault. Ignoring my shopping haul yesterday, I don't think I'll be getting anything else for a bit. Imagine. Do you think that One Little Mermaid cover has a bonar on it? I mean, it is a little phallic, yeah. Turning into Jennifer Coolidge? In what way? In what way am I turning into Jennifer Coolidge? Speak on that. There's a brief bit where people selling a bunch of AVO servers for 60. I mean, 60 is still so much. Dark of the Moon had good toys after Revenge of the Fallen is the last one without the worst transformation. So, okay, the sentence that you just sent doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna move on. I just realized you changed your profile picture. I forgot who you were. Your chat messages this stream make a lot more sense. Very well done for having disguised yourself. You can't escape me forever. That was 30 Canadian. Buddy, like, just fucking shit in my hand and make me clap, why don't you? Fuck you, man. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Kick fucking rocks, buddy. Old Godzilla was fucking his dad. It's really nice to just flip the Scourge back and forth. Not flip it, just open and close the chest. That's fun. Oh god, what are we at? We're at 2 hours 11 minutes. Kick rocks is less good than pound dirt. Go pound dirt. That feels more Canadian to me. All right, I think I'm going to go lay down. I'm not gonna open the floor for more questions because whenever I'm like, does anybody have any more questions? Chat always asks the dumbest shit ever possible. So I'm just gonna. I think we'll call it here. Go pound rocks. That's pretty good. I was gonna say thanks for the stream, but I did all the work, so you're welcome for the stream. Yeah. I hope I can sleep well. I hope you all sleep well. I hope you have okay days. Not great days. I don't think you've earned great